guys, I'm Sullivan Owen here in Philadelphia, and if you have been following along, I am posting 28 videos about things that are going on in my garden and things I'm working on. And one of the things that I talked about in yesterday's video, two areas of my garden that need a lot of attention, and one of them is my potager. It was very beautiful in 2020. In early 2021, we had a big windstorm, and the tree that I had designed the garden around had to come out because it was cracked by a severe windstorm. And the tree removal seemed to have happened right in the middle of when I would normally be sowing early spring into summer vegetables. And then I got really busy with work, which came back starting in May. So I just wasn't able to give this area much attention. So as much as it pains me, I'm going to take you guys out there to see what I'm working with. So we're going to look at the current state of affairs, and I'll quickly sketch out a few ideas that I'm working on. It's a big goal of mine to not have it look like this in 6 months to a year. So let's go take a look. I am going to take you to the first of my Let's try this again with different shoes. Hopefully I don't fall again. This is like the equivalent of showing somebody your junk drawer. So it's a delightful day. It's 45 degrees and rainy. Yep. It's like a physical equivalent of just giving up. Yeah, lots of plants that didn't get planted, still have compost left over. Had to put some iris into storage here, and then, never got rid of the fall vegetables. So here in the center is, under the snow, is the degrading mulch pile. This is the arch that was damaged in the windstorm, and I have to break up. It has concrete in it to hold the rebar pieces in, so I have to break that up before I can throw it away. And I'm sorry, I'm moving so slowly. One, so the camera's not jerky, but two, so I don't fall again. So beginning at the telephone pole, I am looking for a large, feathery textured deodar cedar. I would like to continue the flower beds along the fence. I would like to do a deciduous tree, a more upright, 25-foot max, either flowering or with interesting fall foliage. I have landed on a greenhouse shed combination structure, though I'm going to show you I have to design that and get that built myself, because what I want is very specific and doesn't seem to exist. So I'm going to have to figure out how to make it. And then, because we lost the tree, I can reconfigure and make better use of the vegetable garden space. I don't have to park the car as close to this, but we have some other stuff being stored outside the garage, and I'm just not ready to show you my second junk drawer. So it's a lot of space. I'll put the square footage of this physical space up on the screen. This is my main focus, one of my big infrastructure projects, if you watched the video where I talk about things that you can work on where everything's sold out. And that is not just tidying up, but putting in the structure to make this a space that works for how I would like to use it, and also gives me a space to deal with some of the garden debris and things that I just hang on to. since it's such a lovely, rainy, snowy day, let's go inside and start with some inspiration and then get into redesigning the space. Okay, so the next few episodes are going to be about how I am designing this space, the items that I'm specifically looking to build, some of the main tree and plant structures. I am learning a new design app that is specifically geared for architecture and landscape design drawing. So we'll go through some of what I'm learning with that new program and, you know, kind of get going. I am ready to start working on some of these things, or at least coming up with the final designs plans so that I can start sorting the actual materials that need to go in here. But I don't think I could have picked a better couple of days to come up with indoor work. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned to see the design inspiration for this area. I'll see you soon.